Hey, good day. Jacob, welcome to my channel. I am going to change the bass strings on this bass guitar from the phosphor bronze rounds, which are, these are long scale, which I have on a short scale bass, but it sounds fine. I'm not too concerned about it. It seemed okay. So that's what I'm using right now. If you want to hear more, go check out my Risi Þurs album. It's on Spotify and iTunes and all that crap, called You've Got a Disease. I think it's one of the best things I've ever done, but judge for yourself. Anyways, this bass is played exclusively on that. So all the bass, and there's quite a bit of it, and it's mixed too loud and too muddy, is all played on this thing, which I love the tone of this bass. But a bass group I'm in, they recommended I use flats. So the most common answer was labella, and the most popular suggestion when I got into the nitty-gritty with them was not true flats, but these black nylon tapewound for acoustic strings. And so they are meant for electric, as it says on the package, but they apparently work fine on acoustic, so I'm going to check that out. They're a short scale this time, like I'm saying, and it cost a pretty penny. So what I'll do is I'll play the bass like this, so you can hear what it sounds like before, and then I'll change strings and I'll play again later, and hopefully the mic is good enough and the recording's good enough that you can understand the difference. I'm hoping to get less fret noise and string noise out of the new strings. And even though I'm going to lose a bit of volume, I'm hoping I can get cleaner recordings for lots of different songs I'm trying to work on that are less the Risi Þurs thing and don't require as much of the gritty, over-the-top kind of sound I'm looking for on those recordings. All right, so let's go. Well, some of these frets have more buzz than others. That one. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If I do this. Out of it. So anyways, you have to deal with that. I like some of that buzz. I'm not a slapper, but you get an idea of what that would sound like. A couple chords. These strings are pretty amazing. Hey, there's things I wouldn't like them better for, but definitely things I would. They're definitely cleaner, a lot less fret noise. Yeah, pretty amazing the amount of fret noise reduction. Most of the fret problems now are either because of the bass or just my crappy playing. But either way. going to do roughly the same types of things I did before. Remarkable difference, eh? If I play this bass line, my ring will knock all over everything. For a second. Just for the regular blues bass line comparison as well. All right, so I'm not sure I like it better, but for some things I definitely do, and right now I'm just kind of amazed with it, and I'll be writing a lot of stuff. Okay, so about this bass. This is a 1981 Guild B-50, distinguished by its separated bridge over here, the split bridge, also by the 7-inch fat bottom end. It's a really thick bass. It's hard to get through more than a few songs before your arms start to hurt, though it's got a short scale length, so that kind of helps a little bit. Made in the USA. They only made these for a handful of years in the late 70s and early 80s before they stopped and started making them smaller. And a lot of acoustic bass guitars I'm not a fan of. I don't love the tone of. This one I do love quite a bit. I find it's really got a full bottom end, which I love quite a bit. There's only a few people I've heard play acoustic bass guitars that sound great. Jonas Hellborg sounds great sometimes. I don't always love his tone. It's too bright sometimes, or too mid-heavy. Brian Ritchie from Violent Femmes plays one pretty damn well. He's got that big fat gold tone. It sounds pretty good. For the most part, though, I don't really love them, but I do love these ones for whatever reason. And I played this at this guy's house, a really great guy. And when his second child came along, he needed some money and was willing to sell it to me. And what a glorious day it was. I've treasured it ever since. So that's this bass guitar. Thanks for watching the video. Cheers.